Waalaikumsalam. Kan, Doktor?
Okay, good. Right. Okay, you have to tell me, okay, because I'm at home, so I hope that the internet is okay, right? Because I'm using my hotspot right now, so I hope that there is no problem on the duration of our class. Okay. Right. Okay. So today we're going to look into a new topic that is. Well, let me share the content first. Okay, we're going to look at something very interesting, right? It's about quality and innovation in product and process design. Okay? We have looked at the voice of the customer. We have looked at the voice of the market. Now it's time for us to design our product. Okay? So if you have looked at the slides, we are going to look at, foster defines what is quality assurance, okay? Because in order for us to make good product, we must be able to tell the customer that our product is good, right? Usually if you go, can you see the slides? Is it clear or is it blur? Can you see the slides clearly?
Yes, madam. Clear.
Yes, madam.
I didn't put it on slideshow mode. It's just here I'm using my iMac, so actually I use my laptop, so I don't know how you can see the what do you call the settings. Okay, right. Okay, so if you buy a product, you will look at this, right? You look at the quality assurance. Kalau in Malaysia will be apa? Malaysia kita kalau beli produk kita tengok apa?
Sirim.
Yes, SIRIM. Kalau ada SIRIM approved by SIRIM, that means we are assured that kita rasa selamat, especially kalau kita nak beli macam bulbs ke atau connectors, plugs semua kan, semua barang-barang elektrik. So we are okay, kita rasa selamat, kita percaya, right? Because SIRIM has given their assurance. Okay, quality assurance ni, dia punya focus is on prevention, right? They have tested the product to make sure that apa yang boleh fault, yang boleh jadi for that product. They don't want to look at failure. Bila let's say the product has arrived at the customer pakai dan meletup. They don't want that. Right? Their focus is on failure prevention. Okay? So they need proper planning, risk assessment, control and consistency or in the way of working. That means setiap peringkat, setiap department will have to make sure that product or the process that they are manufacturing or that they are making follow a set of regulations. Okay, in QA, organization identify processes which are critical to quality of the final product or service. Dia tengok. Okay. These activities are subjected to systematic control based upon documented procedure. Or everything is documented. Let's say kalau a failure has happened before, so it is documented so that it is not repeated again. Okay, you can read this. Okay, design products for quality. What is quality? Ni semua orang dah tahu kan? What are the product quality dimensions? Product quality dimensions ada berapa? If I ask you in the exam, what is the product quality dimension? Siapa boleh jawab? Siapa boleh jawab? Ada berapa? Tak ingat dah. 8. Okay, somebody Firdaus say 8. Okay, what is it? Even Lechin say 8. What are the product quality dimensions? At least you should know. Tak tahu lah lain dalam quality, you should know what is the product quality dimension, what is the service quality dimension. Lagi, performance. Lagi, performance, features, durability. Then,
Conformance.
conformance. Lagi, baru 4, reliability. Aesthetics tu ada ke? Produk ke service?
Product.
Produk. Lagi,
Perceived quality.
perceived quality. Perceived quality is product or service?
Product. Product quality.
Product quality. So 8 ni kena ingat So kalau kita nak design the products, you must answer this question. What are the functions that customer wants? Remember I told you so many times, kita tak nak shop sendiri. We manufacture a product that nobody wants. What are the capabilities of the current product? Let's say you are a manufacturer of phone. What are the capabilities of your product now? What are the limitations of the materials we have selected? Are there better materials available? Sekarang Samsung, they use the yang lipat tu kan? It's very nice. Okay, see the material that they use. You see? Boleh lipat, buka balik. And it's a smartphone. It's not the normal yang phone yang dulu yang kita boleh lipat kan? See, what kind of materials do they use? If kalau the material must be durable. If not, kalau you keep on fold and open, of course, dia punya screen there should be something wrong. Tapi they make it very good. Right? Are there better materials available? Macam Apple, they change their processor. Right? That means they find better materials to be used. Rather than using the Intel chips, they are using their own chips. Right? Okay, how much will the product cost to make? Will it increase the cost of the final product? Or will it decrease? Kalau macam it increase, is it better? What is the performance? Is the performance better than the previous product? Right? How much must the product cost make it successful in the marketplace? Okay, this is what we are talking about. Right? Macam if Apple product based, because they already have the name there. So, no matter how expensive, people will what? The people always queue, even pre-order for their products. Right? So what does it mean to design product for quality? Where you want to follow? Let's say you are a designer. You want to design a product. How can you design one product that to make sure that it is of good quality? You have 8 dimensions that you can look after, right? That means you can keep in mind, right? So this is what we're going to look at, okay, for this topic. Okay, kita tengok performance. Ni of course is an old Gen 2, right? What are the critical attributes of Gen 2 performance? Right? How much performance does customer want? How much performance is overkill? That means you give them a lot of things, but overkill, that means that customer not interested. Right? How do Proton balance competing dimensions of performance? So, you must answer these questions early in the product design. Let's say, okay, dulu Gen 2 kan, maybe we make a new one. I can't remember because I'm not good at remembering cars model. So after Gen 2 is what? Anybody knows? Persona. Okay, somebody say Persona. So how would they improve from Gen 2 to Persona? Before they make
It's
Persona.
more like Gen 2 is a hatchback car, aeroback, and then the Persona is a sedan car. That's all the difference lah. And then the features inside the dashboard, all they change it to a new one. And they still use the same engine, Cam Pro. And they also upgraded to the Satria Neo, same engine also, Cam Pro 1.6.
Mm-hmm. So basically, they just make it a sedan. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So before they make, let's say, a new model, right? A new model, you must answer all these questions, right? Maybe, as your friends say, they want to cater for family. Family, they prefer sedan cars, right? Rather than a hatchback cars like that. Okay. Okay, engineers need input from marketing. See, that's where we get the voice of the customer, and operations to understand the customer needs. It's not a solo hero working saving the world. No. Okay, you are working together. So this relationship between quality and design, you can see in the Kano model. Okay, this is the Kano model, right? Look at the X and Y axis. The x-axis here on the left is not at all. On the right is fully. This is the degree of achievement of the company, right? And the y-axis, you see, very dissatisfied. Of course, you know it's customer. And yang atas ni is very satisfied. That means you are measuring customer satisfaction with your achievement, which the achievement of the company. Okay. So okay, this is the full model. Okay, we will see more later in color, which is nicer. Okay, this is the must be. Okay, this is the must be. Remember, if you remember, I teach you must be is what? Remember, we learned dissatisfiers, satisfiers, qualifier, delighters. Okay, this is this. This is the dissatisfiers. That means the feature must be there. Is expected. Like a car is expected that it can be driven. It must have wheels. It must have the engine, of course, and it must have what? The bonnet. Right? People will want it to see. Do you call it bonnet? What do you call it? I don't know. You call it bonnet, right?
Good.
Hood. Okay. Right. So that's you must it's a must be, it's a must have. Okay. Then this is the one dimension is the expected performance. What the customer expect you to have. In buying a car, they expect to have all that. It is air conditioned, it is apa nama? It is power steering, right? You have power window, and then what else? You have the
Automatic and manual.
yeah, automatic and manual. Yeah, it must have automatic or manual. Okay. Here some still people wants to use manual cars. I don't know why. It's so stressful. Okay. Right. Huh? Because of what? Why do people still use manual cars?
Manual cars are more efficient.
Are you sure?
Yes. We don't have any lags,
Yeah, I think because you all want to speed, right? Kalau you all nak drift tu, yelah, you use manual cars. Like me, okay, I'm traveling, in Kedah, no nothing, no. Imagine you have manual car in KL, right? With all the jams, imagine that. So, like, okay, now people prefer auto cars, all right? Well, unless maybe young people, they like to, they like to in the highway potong speed up, right? Then they prefer apa nama dia? The manual, kan? Dia tak ada lag. Okay? Tapi I'm so afraid of driving behind a person, manual car in a hill. Takut dia ke belakang kan? I'm so afraid of that. Okay? Right. So these are the expected expectation for a product. This is the attractive. That's called the delighters. Remember we have learned delighters. Did I teach you not? Because I teach a few QM classes, so I'm getting confused. Okay, right? And this is, you see, that okay. Can you give me an example? Let's say you buy a car, you add one features in the car that the customer doesn't care. Doesn't care in quality model is it doesn't increase customer satisfaction. Can you think of any? Okay, we are focusing on cars. Anybody? Just think. Or some of you say real men use 3 pedals. I live in KL so long, so I don't think manual cars. I think it aged me so much. Okay, what? Okay, kalau you cannot think of cars, think of something else that the producer or the manufacturer give that it doesn't improve your level of satisfaction. That is indifferent. Anybody? Saya pun tengah fikir. So what is it? Because Kano said there is a thing that called indifferent. Anybody? Izzah Wafa? Izzah Wafa, are you there?
Yes.
Ada tak anything that you have purchased that is there but it doesn't improve your what do you call your level of satisfaction?
Air humidifier.
Humidifier, okay.
Yes.
It doesn't improve.
It doesn't reach my level of satisfaction.
Okay, that means they have something lacking or what?
I thought that the smell
Uh-huh.
would be macam nak cakap dalam diam.
Okay.
Sebab dia besar juga saya beli.
Uh-huh.
So saya ingat dia boleh bau satu bilik lah kan.
Uh-huh.
Sebab dekat review pun most of them said that bau tu boleh bau satu lah, kira boleh bau satu bilik.
Okay.
And then when it comes to my turn, I don't really satisfied with the smell.
Maybe you don't like the smell.
No. I have purchased like 3 scented flavor.
Oh, 3 flavor.
But then the 3 of them is bau dia tak, it's not that too high.
That means you are dissatisfied. Yang ni talking about things that ada, let's say features ada yang additional, right?
Yeah.
Tak ada effect pun kat you. Dah pun tak ada effect lah.
Yes.
Apa somebody say? Apa? Say Toyota using JBL. I don't understand that, sorry. For me, ada orang kata for me the standard sound system. Can you explain? What does it mean? Susah kan nak cari something that is there but it doesn't improve anything. Maybe for me, maybe handphones because the features pun to me, I use handphone just to call. Of course, I have a lot of WhatsApp group that I can go on Facebook. Tu je. So lain features pun, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't improve my satisfaction or what. Right? I don't know about you guys. I think all of you will have one product that, or somebody say, contoh macam TV yang lekuk. TV yang lekuk. TV yang, the curve, is it? The Samsung curve? Ada anybody pernah tengok Samsung curve ke? Saya ada Samsung yang flat lah. But not the curve one. Is it any different? Ada different ke? Yes. I don't know. To me, of course, dah tua kan, you need a big TV. Somebody say different when you watch football match. Kenapa? You bola dia macam mana? Bola dia apa? Go, you can see bola tu macam mana? Right? Yang curve
Like 3D, madam.
Ya? Macam 3D. Ke apa? Ada kan kalau macam if you go to cinema yang Cineplex yang macam mana? Yang ada sampai atas tu dia punya screen tu. What is it called? Saya dah lupa. Yang you tengok like macam 3D tu. That is quite a different. Tapi ada dua lah. Once saya pergi, memang because dia punya sound system sudah sampai ke atas macam 3D lah. You boleh nampak. Macam you boleh pegang all those things. Tapi the second time I went, I got a headache, pening. So screen dia sampai ke atas. I was like, tak boleh. Okay, Kano model ni propose with from Narioki Kano. Okay, he is the guru for customer satisfaction model, right? So performance on certain categories attributes produces higher level of satisfaction than others. Okay, ni kita dah tengok tu. Okay, yang ni. Okay, the Kano model. Okay, this is the expected performance, right? Must be or the apa tadi saya cakap? Dissatisfiers, and these are the delighters or exciters. Didn't know I wanted it, but I like it. Something yang provider atau manufacturer give to the customer. That means the features is included inside the product that the customer didn't know what I want. I mean, tak minta pun, tapi benda tu ada, tapi it will make the customer happy. For this one, expected quality ni, yang ni, must be ni, cannot increase my satisfaction, but can decrease it. That means, basic, kalau tak ada tu, you memang akan unhappy. Kalau ada, it doesn't improve your satisfaction. You see? So as a manufacturer too, you have a lot of work that you have to do. Okay? You have to really take care of the customers' needs and wants. Okay, kalau tengok macam ni, ini tadi yang the basic attribute, exciters, delighters, expected performance, and this is reverse attribute yang color merah ni. Okay? Reverse attribute ni yang macam tadi lah, macam bukan macam ni. Tadi if you have but it does not improve your satisfaction. Yang ni if you have, customer akan jadi not satisfied. Mungkin macam your friend tadi yang humidifier, mungkin macam tu. Dia bagi 3 flavor or smell, but it doesn't, all 3 doesn't improve her satisfaction. Buat makin tak suka, buat makin marah. Okay? That's the Kano model. Okay? Okay, this one you can read. I dah summarize tadi. The process design. There are many different approaches to designing a product. Okay, yet there are some similarities across the board. For example, design projects are likely to involve project team. Okay, kita design project, macam saya kata tadi, there's no solo, tak ada single. It is always a designer working together as a team. Okay. Okay, so kita tengok yang ni. Right. First is product idea generation. Bila kita nak design a product, you generate an idea dulu. Okay. What product that do you want to do, or what improvements, like macam kereta ke, handphones ke, even TV, what new models that you want to do, right? Then you do customer future needs projection. Macam apa? You analyse although memang you ada the voice of the customer, tapi you kena tengok in the market, apa future, what future holds for. Okay? Kalau macam dulu, nobody cares about the future, right? So siapa yang selling phones? Dulu kan orang beli apa? Land phone, kan? Land phone yang kat rumah tu, right? Sekarang mana pergi producer tu? I don't know. I think you can't remember pun, kan? Where are they? Right? They are the ones who produce the home phone yang kita kena dial tu, right? So because now everybody is using mobile phone, so kena tahu the future. Even mobile phone mobile phone producer pun sekarang what do? They make a what? A smartwatch, phone watch yang boleh talk, kan? Macam if you look at the TV, macam agent cakap macam tu, right, macam tu. Now, right? It's hip, banyak orang guna, right? Okay. And what else? Then you look at the technology selection for products and development. You do a feasibility study. Is good. How much technology do we need to invest? Kan? Okay. Have to select the right technology, and then technology development for process selection. Okay. Then you do a final product definition. Lepas tu baru okay, how you define your products, you design macam mana. The drawings, specification. Okay. Then what else? Then you do apa nama dia? You look at the product marketing and distribution preparation. Okay? Kena tahu where to sell, how to market, which uh, which area that you want to sell to. Okay? Like certain products dia develop dua models. Okay, one for those dia punya focus is young people, right? Some focus elderly people. Depends, right? So how is your distribution preparation? Then you do product design and evaluation. You dah design, so evaluate macam mana a few times. Macam you buat apa? You buat prototype ke? Is it working ke? Then you do manufacturing system design, right? Last kali, product manufacture, delivery and use. Last kali bila semua dah okay, prototype semua dah okay, then you terus masuk manufacturing. And then you do the logistics, that means delivery and straight to the user. Okay. Sekejap ya. Right. Okay, QFD, right? This is called quality function deployment. Sekejap ya, before I go to this, kita tengok at QFD later because there will be calculations on that. Okay, we look at technology in design. Okay. Of course, kita kena pakai teknologi. Kita use CAD, CAD, computer aided design or computer aided manufacturing, kan? Now it's much easier, tak payah draw by hand. Then we can do it through computers and then just print it, kan? Okay, geometric modeling semua you boleh tengok. There's how the model, kan speaker model daripada basic sampai it becomes a full speaker towards the end here. Okay. Speaker design. Okay, prototype. Okay, we talk about prototype. A prototype is an early sample, okay, of model built to test a concept or process or to act as a thing to be replicated or learned from. Prototype is bringing your idea into reality. Kan sometimes kalau macam you propose your idea, you just give them paper, dia tak doesn't go in. Let's say you want to present, okay, you have a good idea, you go to your management, okay, this is my idea, you tunjuk paper, but no, your idea doesn't come strong to the management. So if you build a small prototype, kan prototype ni macam-macam, it can be a workable prototype, it can be yang not workable prototype, at least people can see it not on the paper, physically, right? Okay, prototype helps you to what? Test and refine the functionality of your design. Macam mana you nak design. Okay, but kita buat prototype, kita let it run and we can see where to improve. Okay? Is it workable? Sometimes bila kita design, we have a lot of ideas. Pelik-pelik kita ada ideas. But bila nak make it into a real model, can it work? Sometimes you see that, they give you like samples, kan, benda-benda macam tu. Actually, it's just a prototype. Nak tengok whether is it workable? Does the consumer suka ke, tak suka ke, right? Atau macam maybe they make cars, they make a few, right? Pun tak jadi, right? So that means prototype macam tu je lah. They stop it, they won't follow through. Okay, you look at the definition of prototype. Feigenbaum ni dia is one of the quality gurus. Okay, types of prototype. Please look at this. Okay, breadboard ni working model of your idea. Okay, it can be just show. I say just now, show the product will work. Okay, aesthetic, that means yang cantik-cantik tak ada, just a basic. Okay. Presentation prototype, of course, it is what you call macam nearly finished. That means kalau it works, that means this is what you're going to produce. Pre-production type prototype. This is for all practical purpose the final version of the product. Nak tengok macam mana, okay ke tidak. Okay, so you read version BUM ni. Okay, kita design. When we design a certain product, we're going to look for reliability. Okay, reliability. So you must make sure that the product can withstand let's say for batteries, dia kena stand 2 years or 1.5 years. So you expect it to stand that, to have that. That's what this called reliability, right? Reliability has 2 dimensions, failure and time. Okay, so kita tengok there are 2 types of reliability: components reliability and system reliability. And components, of course, failure of the parts. System is failure of the parts components to do the intended function over a period of time. Macam battery tadi, it doesn't last 1.5 years, right? It's a working parts together. Like kalau kereta kan dah lama-lama, 1 or 2 parts will not be working fine. Okay? That is system reliability. Okay, reliability analysis tools. There's a few: failure mode analysis and effect analysis, fault tree analysis, failure modes, effects, and critical analysis. You just read it, okay? For me, I don't want this to be in the exam, but I'm not so sure about the rest of the lecturers because we have 5 lecturers teaching this. So far, you just read it. If it's going to be in the exam, then I will tell you. Okay, this is what we have to look at. Environmental consideration in design. Okay, now people are more aware of to save the planet. So whatever we do, right, we want to contribute to reduce the carbon footprint. Carbon footprint maknanya supaya kita tidak meninggalkan kesan yang mengancam dunia ni. Okay, so as a designer, as a product designer, before you design, you must have this in mind. Environmental is called environmental consideration, ataupun they say you are going into green manufacturing. Okay, sekarang kan SML of course very famous for go green and all that. This is what green. Okay, that means you do a design that does not hurt the environment. Okay, one of your friends say eco-friendly. Yeah, it's true. Because now if you want to buy product pun you tengok kan. I don't know whether you tengok, but I do. I will see whether it's harmful or whether it's biodegradable. Then I will buy that because we know that it can dissolve, right? It doesn't stay on earth for so long, right? Kalau carbon tak apalah, it goes under pressure jadi diamond kan. So kalau this macam plastic things that cannot lupus on earth in the earth, so that is a problem. Okay, using a life cycle approach to product design causes designers to focus not only on incoming materials, manufacturing process, and customer use, but also on the eventual disposal of the product. You kena fikir, you baru nak design ni. You are just beginning to design. But you must think, how can this product be disposed? Especially your phones or your gadgets or whatever electronics. How to dispose, right? Sometimes we are not aware. We cannot just simply throw it at your trash, right? It will harm the environment. There is a place sometimes for electronics, okay? Macam Apple, I don't know about here, but in the States, you can, there's a place for you to return your Apple phones yang tak guna lah, yang dah lama-lama. Okay, they collect it and they dispose of it in a safe way. Okay. So as a designer, you always do what you call the three things: design for reuse, design for disassembly, and design for remanufacture. Okay? A design for reuse, products that can be used in later generation of the product. Right? This method involves analyzing existing product materials, identifying other uses for these materials, and developing a disassembly process. Okay, we develop a product. Okay, we develop a product. So, when we develop a product, let's say dah tak boleh guna, pecah ke, it doesn't work or whatever, can the existing parts be used for other products? Okay? Designed for reuse. Okay? If you look at plastic bottles, sometimes that's why they recycle the plastic bottles also to make again plastic bottles. They take the material so that it can be disposed. Sorry, not disposed, can be reused. And then later on, maybe for a few generations, making plastic bottles again. That's the best actually. If you take one product and then you process it and then make it into the same products, right? That is the best, right? But sometimes you cannot take all. Maybe you just take the cover, right? Atau let's say you're making a chair. The chair, the cushion on the chair is broken. Maybe you can just change the cover of the cushion, right? Or maybe you take the chair, the wood, right? You make other things. Okay? So you must also develop a disassembly process. Okay, kita tengok what is disassembly. Design for disassembly. This can be seen especially in the not manufacturing, furniture production. You use fewer parts and fewer materials. Okay, kita guna snap fits, right, instead of screw. If you look at your furniture, dulu memang kita banyak sangat screw, banyak sangat glue. We don't want to use that, right? We don't use glue. Kalau use glue pun, kalau kita nak remove, we want to make sure that they say we put heat on it and then the glue cair, then we can remove. That is designed for assembly. That means easy to be taken apart. This is before designing, you kena look at all this, right? Macam like Apple products, right? Apple products like their iMac or their laptops kan, they use a single what do you call, a single material. Macam you look at their iMac, satu piece je yang besar tu, just one piece, tak banyak material inside there. Kan? Kalau kalau macam if you look at the PC, dia ada the CPU, dia ada the monitor and what not kan. So Mac, even their iMac, they have, you look at it, just a very one piece aluminium macam TV tu. Okay? And their keyboard is very small. Okay, if you want to look at the keyboard, nampak tak? Can you see the keyboard? Tak nampak Oh, you cannot see. I cannot show you. Okay, I will take a photo, then I will show you. So, yeah, and itu kalau yang paling dekat, you tengok furniture lah. Okay, furniture. Macam IKEA punya furniture, banyak they use snap fit. Okay, snap fit. Dia dah, because they have that in mind. Okay, screw banyak-banyak pun is difficult. Kalau nak guna screw pun, they will use one screw. Okay, and then so that they can easily be taken apart, so that they can be cost effective, taken apart, so that the components boleh reuse. Okay, design for manufacturing. The process for dismantling products, cleaning, repairing or replacing parts and then reassembling them. Kita dah apa ni? Dah take everything apart and then reassembling them to make a good working condition. Okay? Maybe engine kan? Engine, kadang-kadang engine you pergi kedai potong you boleh beli, right? And then you can put it again in a new car. And in this case you got accident, something that you can replace. In other words, it is recycling by producing products that are as good as the original products in look and capability from used items. Okay? Macam let's say you got an accident, your car, apa ni, kereta, your apa, pintu kemek ke apa, you can go to kereta potong kan? You can go to kereta potong and then you buy it and then you put it in your car. It means sama. Okay? You can do that. Or some, like some engineers who is very good, they really take the original, the parts and they can make one piece new car. Macam. Okay? Any question? Any question? But I nak suruh you
No.
better you tell me if you have any question. We will look at QFD in the next class. Please look at QFD even in your book. QFD we will use our book to do. Okay, if you don't have any question, I want to share. Correct. Hold on. Okay, so right, this is the individual assignment that you will do. We will focus on green design. Okay. First, boleh nampak tak? Can you see it? Should I make it bigger? Okay. You choose a product or a service that includes green in its design. Okay. State a brief description of the product and the company. Discuss why it chooses to incorporate green design in its product or service. Discuss the green critical issues considering in this design. Conclude your review. Okay, and answer in these slides. I want you to answer in slide form. Okay. Okay. Brief description of the company, description of the green element used. Right? Don't give me green tea, Okay? When I ask you to say green design, it's not green tea. Right? Brief description of the product and also give me pictures of the product. I want to see. Okay? There will be a lot. You fikir, okay? You have to think of product that use green design in their manufacturing. Okay? Why green design? Critical issues considered in this design. Kenapa company tu use green design? Why? What are the critical issues? And then the conclusion. If you don't have enough, that means you have a lot of points, you want to put pictures semua, okay, the maximum is 10 slides. Okay, maximum. 5 and above, but maximum 10 slides. Okay, understood? Any other question? Any question regarding your individual assignment. Boleh? When is the due date? Okay, saya akan bagi due date. Right? Saya akan bagi due date, but I haven't given you the group assignment as well, right? Okay. I will upload and I will put in the due date. Okay. I will upload it on your online learning as well as on the classroom. But classroom easier sebab saya boleh marking in classroom. Macam online learning tu, of course, the UUM wants to see all the work being submitted, everything. Okay. But it's easier for me to mark using classroom because I can see you, I can see all the things that you have done or you have not done. Okay. Because it can go by student if I go in classroom, and I can also see like if you are late, they will record. Even online learning can do that as well. It will record how late you are, berapa hari late you submitting. Okay, benda-benda macam tu, right? So bila dah siap, upload both online learning and in your Google Classroom. Okay. Any question? Okay, your friend asked what's the main critical issue. Kenapa dia pilih? Why? What do they want to do? Okay, let's say macam okay, saya bagi example banyak, nanti you all tak ada benda nak pilih pula. Let's say okay, let's say macam the solar system, okay, yang pakai solar panel on the roof, right? Kenapa dia nak guna tu? Because why? Critical issue dia apa? Critical issue dia because dia nak save electricity, right? Dia nak save electricity for the people. Kan dia nak save electricity so that if you use a solar panel, you can save a lot of your electric bills, right? Tapi ada issues pun you boleh cakap, let's say, okay, tapi solar panel tu why is a bit expensive ke, kan? Macam-macam lah issues, the critical issues considered in this design. Bila you nak design produk tu, apa you fikir? What is critical? Macam you want to make a furniture, okay, you want to make a table. What is the critical issue? You nak table tu macam mana? Because you imagine you nak buat design for reuse, design for remanufacturing, design for disassembly. You fikir, okay, you can say that you buat table ni, you guna not much screw. You just use Allen key ke, atau snap fit, or or you use apa nama dia, the paint, kan, the coated for the table, what kind of paint, because you want to make sure that it is not harmful to the environment. Benda-benda macam tu. Okay? Usually company, if you do the design, they will show kenapa, what is the advantages, right? That is additional if you want to write, but the basics is what I asked in the slides. Okay. Okay, any other question? Tak ada? Sure. Okay, right. Okay, so if there's no question, we stop here. You can scan. Okay, let me stop sharing this so that we can scan your attendance. Okay, so you can scan your attendance. I will see you next class. Okay, have a good weekend. Oh, lajunya scan. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you,
everyone.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, doctor. Stay safe.
Yeah, don't go out, stay home.
Thank you, Doktor. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Thank you,